Right. I think I'm ready.
Woo!
And we are recording.
Woo!
You're live! You're not live. That's a lie. I know, I shouldn't say that, because I would occasionally go live on you guys, wouldn't I?
You would.
So, that said, last time, in our tales of hilarity, let's call it tales of misadventure. The party ended up going north through the tunnels, found a room stacked with wood amusement park cutouts of monsters. They proceeded north through a cavern and found the sister of the proprietor of the current entertainment system they found themselves in. Grimtina, after they solved a riddle, gave them a key with the number 24 on it. There was a bit of faffing around with some bugs, and if I remember correctly, a fire was started.
Some bugs. Some bugs.
Just, just some bugs.
Not fucking undead bees.
They might not have been undead. We don't know that.
Don't tell me. I should go back and turn undead?
Well, I mean,
Save that.
if you want to kill yourself, it's fine.
I learned the hard way last week that retreating is a very, very valid plan.
Yes, it is.
Did we take a long rest?
No, that's gonna be. We have one more room to go visit, and then we're going to take a long rest.
Sounds good.
Nidna, you had mentioned you wanted to try that south room. Is that still the case?
Indeed, but that being said, I kind of just want to. I had thought that the south room was the way out. I had not remembered that we have access to the. What do you call it?
The elevator. So
the
you're
elevator,
saying
yeah.
If we just go back to the elevator, you'd be fine with it.
Yes.
Okay. Because I think
We've
that
quite
was
another day.
that was where we're going to take our long rest. Was pretty much at the elevator. Anybody else have any objections to this? As a
I would
reminder,
like to rest.
That means going into fewer Grimtooth rooms, which means more likelihood that we'll survive.
Yes, I
can-
agree with that point.
Sure. Or the likelihood that we'll have to retrace our steps through here for some absurd thing.
We are also, I need to remind people, supposed to be the way to win this competition is to come back with the most treasure. Which could very well mean there is one treasure in here, but nobody's going to get to it, and if you do, you win.
Yeah. What is the treasure or life?
Is valid, but we don't really have enough information to be sure.
Right. What'd you say, Stalker?
What if the treasure is our lives?
That's possible. What percentage of party members did you have survive? You win!
There we go. It's grim
The
too.
treasure was the adventure.
The real treasure was friendship.
Yes. All along.
Sprocket would have some issues with that.
And you all lost.
He'd need a stern word with the manager.
I'm sure the manager
just-
will definitely talk to you.
Oh, yeah. Alright, so
Anyhow, shall we?
let us, knowing where the marked traps are, such as this one, can we make our way back to the elevator?
Yeah.
You can make
Sounds
your
good.
way back to the chasm.
With the rope tied on either side of it?
I will now recite each trap between here and there.
What rope?
The rope that we didn't pull out because we decided it was pitting to the wall.
Did you? I thought you still pulled it out of the wall.
Nope. It was decided that it was pitting to the wall, and so we left it.
We also have a rope tied to Sprocket.
Currently, yeah, we do.
Still?
We have. Yeah. Well,
we just untied it.
Just got out of the bees room, so yes. But yes, if I recall, because I was under the impression that we didn't do that, and so but you're like, nope, you pitted it to the wall when you had been going off that, so I believe we left it.
Okay. I wish to believe you.
All right.
I believe we mage-handed it out of the python.
Could it pull hard enough?
It could untie.
That may have been what we did
think.
then.
I'm not sure.
Actually, that may have been
here's the question: can a mage hand untie? If a mage hand can untie, I definitely, because you guys were real adamant for reasons to get that rope back.
The same reasons we're being obnoxious now.
How many key points do you have left? Do you have any?
Me?
Yes.
Let me check.
In other news, Ian,
I have 3 because we took a short rest. I have all 3 of them back.
Well, that's easy to get that rope back over there then. I'm gonna need access to Gimbal sheet.
Okay, yeah, the mage hand could untie, so I'm pretty much guaranteeing that Roscoe did end up doing that.
Then that's what we did.
I was like, no, you guys really were adamant about getting that rope back. Definitely cutting off your way back.
Well, so tying a rope to E-Tree, sending him across, having him retie it.
I can do that.
The best plans.
Meow. Shush. All right. Well, that said, so you're going to leave the fire at the door with the door closed and go head back for the rope.
It's got limited
Fuel. Sounds about right.
I think we only put like 1 or 2 or 2 or 3 more.
Unless we are still, in
there.
fact, in a cardboard castle. And all this reality is in our
This is
minds.
all real around us, right? Like cavern, all that shit is real, right?
So the light
Now,
is still... Well, probably. Maybe. So the
light's still on the other side,
Okay. Yes.
seemingly. Well, guess we gotta use 2 more cantrips to get it on this side.
Oh no. What will we ever do?
Oh, yeah, can I just mage hand that out?
Did I burn a key point?
Well,
Not yet.
I have to be able to see it, do I?
Okay.
I was going to say, because you guys closed the door.
Yes, we did.
Fair.
Can't you just conjure a new magic stone?
Alright,
and-
I vote the cleric goes forward.
That was my
Oh,
rock.
okay.
Rock back.
This is my magic rock. See the light
Oh.
around me?
Wait. That's my puke covered rock, I was told.
Yep, it is. And now it's on the other side of a fire. We forgot about it.
But the real light source is coming from Nidna.
Does he have a light
Yeah.
spell on him?
Well, I had cast
yes,
light
light
on a
rock.
rock.
He cast light on a rock, which you guys threw into the other room.
Yes.
It's that red dot up there.
Would you like to light my staff, and I will take the lead since we generally know where the traps are?
Sure. Here,
Alright.
I'll cast light for realsies. Let me
Light the orb on my staff.
It's a cantrip, just under spells. Light. Light has been cast.
Yay.
It's probably about an hour anyway.
Can I just move this to me and
What's this?
the light spell, so you don't have to make a new one?
Yeah. Well, yes, because
It
it
was
will cancel out the other light, right?
Yep.
Right. It's on me, not Nina.
Oh. Yeah. Okay.
Each is heartbroken over his lost rock and wishes to retrieve it at any chance he can.
Sprocket consoles him and then reminds him of the bees.
Each wants a new rock.
The horrible bee.
He shows him the welt on the on his neck from where it was stung.
It's red. It's large. It's got, like, red rings around it.
So I'm not
Anytime
quite-
Eitri
It
actually
itches.
plans on throwing a rock to see what will happen, Roscoe will hand him one.
Actually, wait. Roscoe, didn't you pick up that rock?
Which what? I'm
You
sick.
you
He didn't
picked
get
up
it.
Eitri's rock on the way out of that cavern, didn't you? Nudges you in the thigh.
Oh, yes! And then Roscoe produces a slightly glowing, perfect replica. Which I'm pretty sure that's what it was originally.
It wasn't. It was one he picked up.
Oh, okay.
We sent him to search for something and he rolled a 1, and he got a rock.
He was really attached to his rock, but he will take the new rock he was given and be excited about it.
All right.
Roscoe
That's sad.
reluctantly loads an actual crossbow bolt.
Are we moving now?
Yes, we are.
We are now ready? Alright.
And we're moving.
So you are actively walking around that area in the middle of the...
Absolutely.
Whoa.
What?
Thank you. Thank you, whoever moved us. Thank you.
That was probably
Okay.
the GM.
We recalled the pit trap.
Yes.
And there's 2 traps on the other side, as Sprocket is reminding people and pointing
Well,
it.
you still have to climb across the rope.
Sprocket hands one end of the rope to Eitri and says, "Go."
What are you looking at?
But yeah.
Each tree grumbles and is not like being used as the errand boy, but proceeds to jump. Take his
Run
teeth
and jump.
fly.
Run and jump. You need 10 feet.
Yep. Do I have it?
Ha! Sure.
Ah! Oh God!
We throw the light over there first, perhaps?
Okay.
It's on my staff.
Or does Eitri have dark vision?
Eitri can just.
He's got dark vision.
Orcs have dark vision.
Okay. Because from what I can see, that was a terrible one.
So the
Can I
rope is
just-
untied, which means there's still a pitten in the rock. Correct?
Apparently, yes.
Okay. Sprocket will point out the pitten and tell Eitri to make the best knot he can. And we are holding the other end of the rope, by the way. And then tying it off on one of the.
Hold on,
the
taking away my
landmines.
key point. Give me a sec.
No worries. Sprocket hands the other end of the rope to Roscoe and goes, "Do your sailor thing."
Roscoe does his sailor thing. Should I roll?
Your true superpower.
Sure. Yes.
Activates the power of Sailor Moon. Wait.
What are you sailor thinking? I'm confused.
Tying a knot
Oh, from where?
I'm
from
tying
on
this
the
end.
other side.
Oh, okay.
Both ends need to be tied, yes?
Probably.
Preferably.
Yes.
So, kind of check. Athletics?
I'd give you
Intelligence.
profession intelligent that. Actually, profession dexterity.
So
No,
like
no, I give you
watercraft?
either intelligence or dexterity.
So you get to add your proficiency bonus.
Okay. So if I click watercraft, is that it? Or is that crazy?
I don't know. Or you could
What?
just do this and not worry about clicking it.
Okay, fine.
It's your proficiency plus your intelligence, since it's probably higher than your.
So my intelligence bonus is a +3, and my proficiency is a +2. So
So 12.
net is 12.
Okay. Keep that in mind. Please stop rubbing on the microphone. Cats.
Where's the fun in that? She looks straight at the camera.
Well, yeah, that was kind of adorable. I'll admit that. Kitty cam. So, all right. It appears to be tied off.
And the other side?
That'd be me. I'm rolling proficiency.
Well, you're rolling a intelligence or dexterity check. You are not proficient. So it's just...
Intelligence.
Nice.
Not bad.
Right. Keep that in mind. Hey, step that.
But it's face height.
Ah,
I fits, I sit.
I sees, I rubs.
touched it. It's mine. Get off the adventure.
So, she's the final boss.
Suddenly a giant cat.
Yes. So what are you guys doing?
If both ends are tied, Sprocket will go on over.
Alrighty.
Petrie wants to hold the rope just in case it starts giving away. Just
Okay.
watching very carefully.
Roscoe will watch.
Alright. Sprocket can... You're not in a rush, so I'll say you can make it across without a problem.
Sweet.
I'll go next. For all the heavy people.
Yeah, I believe Ninda by far is the heaviest person.
Yes.
Not Gimbal?
No.
Oh, right, Ninja's wearing armor too.
Ninda is wearing the same armor, most importantly, and starts off like 70 pounds heavier as a creature.
That's fair.
Yeah, Dragonborn.
So Nidda made it across without incident?
Yes.
Yes.
Alright.
Okay, let's go.
All 130 pounds of comrade will nip across.
Alright.
Gimbal will go next.
Roscoe intends to go last.
Makes it fine.
As a note, I don't think I can actually move Gimbal at the moment.
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to, I suppose.
Oh yeah, I don't have access to him. Alright, that's fine.
Bernard will go next then.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm on the other side.
11.
Yeah.
Okay, then I will immediately go to the exit
Well-
on this side and check if there's something there.
Don't tell... No. The player doesn't get to tell you that, yes, you're on the other side.
Oh, okay.
Are we rolling something?
Yes. I am doing a thing over here.
Okay.
He did make it, but yeah, I was like, hell, hold on.
All right, so Roscoe weighs
Less than
with pack. Yeah, significantly less than others, but
Less than
yeah,
Nidda.
like 55 pounds with pack,
Mm-hmm.
weighs what, about a fourth of Nidna?
60 on a heavy day.
Had
Yeah,
a good
really.
meal.
Yeah, depending on whether or not he's had a good poop.
You make it across, alright.
Okay.
Alright, shall we untie the rope with Mage Hand?
Yeah, leave it to you. We may need it.
We can always jump back over.
Hey,
And-
yeah, be careful with my
As long as we
keyboard.
have a monk.
50 feet of rope could be very handy.
Yeah, we
in-
want our rope, and we don't want anything following us with our rope.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
That
I
would be
don't have
terrible.
a point. FYI.
No, you don't need to jump back over it. We can Mage
There you
Hand
go.
it.
And Ben's in control now, again.
Okay.
So, we will attempt to untie the rope with Mage Hand, if we can manage.
Alright. Yeah, that's not hard. 'Cause
I like to
you
think
have time.
Bernard and Roscoe have the two-hand thing going on. So it's make
They're
both hands.
coordinating.
Alright,
Coordinated and-
everyone remember the two awful traps in this upcoming hallway?
Yep.
And don't run over the edge.
Petrie rubs his ankles again because they're still hurt.
You guys still have a freaking 5-foot speed penalty, don't you?
Yes. Do not like.
Fun. Alright, can I steal the light since it's technically on me?
Yes. It's controlled by all players, so yes.
Ah. Okay. Alright, and the traps are like... Yeah. I'm pretty sure we have marked the traps.
Probably not exactly, but Roscoe will remember.
So, alright, and then back to the other side and edges.
And slowly... Is there still fog filling this room?
Oh yes, there's fog everywhere. It's all, like, pooling down from all the steam in the room you were in.
Indeed. Indeed. It's all bubbling over from there.
Yeah, because every
Alright,
other room is a lot cooler. So it's all condensing.
Alright, we still know the deal with this room.
Right. It's the ledge.
We would like to carefully make our way back to the elevator. Along the same edge we originally approached by, which was the left-hand edge.
Correct.
Alright. Give me one second.
Eitree's rock is missing. Roscoe now has his 3-foot stick.
Eitree's magic rock.
How do you ping? Because what happened to the room below the acid pit room?
The one down here? We never went to it. We're not going to it.
Okay.
We're chicken shit.
You click and hold, by the way.
Like, what's in that room is somehow less terrible than whatever awaits us on level 22.
24.
Yes, but the thing is we will go to 24 after that room anyways, as long as we didn't all die. So we might as well just reduce that by one room, at least.
I'm not sure if the GM was applauding Greshik's memory. Okay.
Given Greshik,
Alright.
I'm actually legitimately impressed that he was just on that. It's like
So,
he is the one most likely to forget things like that, so
It's true.
good on you.
Thank you.
Knowing the trick for this room is it too hard to traverse? This room.
No, it's fine.
Okay.
Especially
Sweet.
having light.
So we are up by the elevator then, unless I'm
Come on, guys.
mistaken.
Move your
Hold
dick.
on one second.
I was gonna wait and let Ian just move all of us.
Oh, okay, that's probably easier.
Yes. Well, to an extent. It is fine for you guys to move, I think, at this point.
Okay, where are we moving to?
Whoa.
Ah!
Oh god. Sprocket, what are you doing? You're moving up here.
Alright, yeah. For sanity's sake. Because you are all confused.
There we go. Okay, this is the
And
elevator.
the elevator is in the middle of the room. I should actually draw that. Cat, simmer down. She's destroying her face on this thing. It must itch. Alt for circular eclipse. Ellipse. Eclipse? That would be different.
correct. Suddenly the room goes black.
Okay, the elevator is there.
Okay, so we are planning on taking a long rest right here, correct? Gonna heal up, get some spells,
Yeah.
get some familiars.
Sounds reasonable.
Okay,
I can make the first turn because I don't have any problems. I haven't
Alright.
wasted any spell, nor have I suffered any point of damage. So
I believe that Gimbal can take a watch as well, being a fighter and only needing short rest to recover things, and I'm pretty sure he has taken 0 damage. He has taken 0 damage.
Well, yeah, because he also gets his second wind. So even
Right,
if
which
he
he gets
takes
back on a
damage-
short rest.
Yeah. Fighters be fighting.
So, alright, are we gonna do 2 per rest or 1? Anybody have any strong
sorry.
opinions? 2
What was the
or 1
question?
per rest?
I level up.
You need rest. Two on watch or 1 on watch per rest per watch period, which I believe we're doing 3.
How long
Yeah,
are we doing
probably
watch?
best if we can manage 2 on 1.
Alright, let's go for 9 hours. We need 8 hours for a long rest, and I need an hour to summon, and I need a long rest.
Why don't we go for 12 and then we can do 4-hour shifts?
I
was
like
gonna
that
say
plan.
3-hour
Hold on.
shifts.
Right. Sure.
Do we really have a way to tell time?
That's good.
I've wondered about that.
No, because we sold the hourglass.
False. We figured out we didn't.
Oh, so we pulled it. Roscoe pulls out the hourglass.
Where did you put the hourglass?
It's in the bag of holding. It hasn't actually gone anywhere.
Oh. Alright. So you have an hourglass.
Sprocket looks at Roscoe as he is frisking through the bag I'm holding, which is currently attached to his hip.
Ooh.
Roscoe reveals
May-
an hourglass.
May I help you, sir?
I don't have to frisk, right? Like, once I've got in there, I just call it to mind and it comes out.
Oh, Ben's distracted. Hold on a minute. Actually, I'm going to take this brief distraction to grab tea. I rather desperately need it, and it will perk me up. Right back.
Okay, sorry about that. I'm back.
Keeper's getting tea. So yeah, we can use our hours. So if we do 3-hour shifts, we should have this worked out. How many
Yeah,
of us?
there's 2, 4, 6, 7 of us. Each tree needs a full rest.
You need 9 hours.
I need 8 hours.
I need 8. You need 9 if you include your familiar summoning time.
Yeah.
Does anybody not need any?
I don't.
I only need
Okay.
a long rest because I hit 4. And I need to...
Yeah, indeed.
Okay,
Well,
so
you
you
also
need-
need a long rest because you're in really shitty shape.
Bernard
No, it's
doesn't.
not.
I have
He can
19
be awake the
health
whole
out of
time.
22.
So
I'm not
all
going
we
to
have to
can.
do.
False. He can't be awake the whole time or else he starts suffering exhaustion.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't recall if that was ever settled. Being an elf, do I get a long rest in the 4 hours that I only need to meditate to sleep, or do I still require 8 hours for the quote long rest?
Oh yeah, right. I need a long rest too because I'm doing that. Ignore that. I meant to click the gear.
Long rest doesn't necessarily imply 8 hours of sleep. It just means a rest.
8 hours of...
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I believe it is 8 hours of, like, just kind of chilling.
Mostly not doing things.
Right.
I'm prepping spells the entire time then.
The 4 hours. One interpretation is that the 4 hours applies only to not being exhausted. The other interpretation is that they can, in fact, long rest in 4 hours.
After resting this way, you gain the same benefit that a human does from 8 hours of sleep.
I mean,
If
that's-
I'm not
that's
mistaken,
how I
that
would read it.
that would mean... That is obviously up to Ian's interpretation.
It is.
But that would mean that from your 4-hour trance, you gain 8 hours of sleep. Which means we can use you on watch.
That's how it works for me, generally.
I can go on watch for 4 out of the 12 hours.
If we're doing 12 hours, I can go on last watch and use that time to cast my... to summon my familiar.
Okay. So I'll join Bernard on first watch. And then I'll do my
Conrad, you want second watch? With
Watch.
Say what?
Mid watch.
Mid-watch? Okay. And
I'll
we'll
take-
put... you need to level. So we'll put Gimbal on second watch too.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And then who's
Lots
taking
of
third
lots
watch
of people
with me?
will be awake by third watch because they'll already have gotten 8.
That will be after the 8 hours. So, Nidna, do you want to take third watch with me or Eitri?
Sure. I can take third watch.
You can both do that while you summon your
Oh.
familiar.
Well, yeah, fair.
I can take
All right.
last watch. If I rest the whole time and take last watch, I'm okay.
That's what we're saying.
All right. So we'll have technically have 3. Whatever. All right.
All right, we know who's on watch. Sorry it took us so long, Keeper.
That's okay. It gave me a chance to grab my tea, so I just decided to be patient.
First watch is Bernard and Roscoe. Correct.
Yep.
Okay.
All right.
4 hours.
And you're keeping time with the hourglass, right?
That's right.
Good. All right. Well, your watches go without incident.
Watches like all of them.
Yes.
Okay. In the last watch, Sprocket is summoning his familiar.
Can I level up now?
That means you got a long rest.
Yes, and oh shoot. Gimbal should as well, but he's not going to be here.
Correct.
Of course, you can still
do
level
you-
him and just not upgrade anything else. Like, do
Or
his
just like
hit
give him the
points.
hit die.
I don't know if I'd feel right about that. So he doesn't level.
That's fine.
Nothing I
Should
can do
have.
about that.
If I had known that, I'd have told Jazz to quickly roll something this morning just so we could add hit points.
Yeah, I'd feel bad if, like, they were
No,
low.
no, I agree. You should never be do something for somebody on their character. All
That's
right, we also get
permanent,
half
right.
of our hit dice back. Half of our expended hit dice back. Well, no, total. Never mind.
Half your max hit dice back.
Rice. Right. Rice? Rice? Really?
Rice. Rice.
And
Rice.
Right and nice at the same time.
Wow. I will up his hit die to 2. That's just a... Oh, no, it didn't... Never mind.
No,
never mind.
don't-
He didn't level.
Yeah.
He didn't level.
Yeah, don't
don't wanna
level
have
him
to do that.
slightly. Yeah, that's why I'm like, we can't level him at all.
All right.
So what do you need from me?
Let's see. Well, you're level 4. You need to roll your new hit points. So roll a d12. Unless that's changed offhand. So it should be a
No, I'm
d12.
Barbarian? You mean monk?
Yeah, same difference, I think. Although he might be a d10 with a monk.
D8, sir.
Really?
Yep.
Really?
Hey, I'll roll a d8.
Oh, well. F
I
you,
mean-
apparently.
Yeah, no, I was a little lucky with the ranger on the D10.
Yeah.
Doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
but
Same number.
they should have higher armor class, so.
All right, so 5 plus your con.
Nice one. 5 either way.
So
That's plus
yeah.
8.
Sweet.
I put myself at got maximum hit points for current hit points.
Yes. And you'll also need to up that ability score.
Observant.
Okay.
Sweet. We now have someone who can read lips.
You gonna apply that to wisdom?
I think so. Wait, so what do I do then?
For observant, you either up your intelligence or wisdom by 1. I'd highly recommend your wisdom.
Yeah,
Since
wisdom's
that-
going up by 1.
What is it at now?
16.
Conrad could really wish E3 were a little smarter.
Does that change my armor class at all? Because my armor class is still 11.
It'll stay 11.
No, it won't.
Okay.
No, it won't.
No, it won't.
I know, I'm just being depressing.
Yes, no, you don't know, because he's a monk. That changes his arm mass.
Does it go up to 12?
Probably.
I don't have
Yes.
the
What's
book
it
in front
at?
of me.
What's your wisdom at?
It's at plus 3
It's-
now.
Okay, yeah, if that went up, then yes.
So did your wisdom just go from 15 to 16?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, wisdom, totally.
Woo! Armor class of 12. Alright. And then I get 4 key points too now?
Yes. I believe. You'll have to tell me. Anyways, moving on. What's everybody else doing?
Summoning my familiar.
Oh,
Preparing spells.
Lord help me.
Finally.
Resting in a trance, taking a watch, and then sitting around watching people do things.
Cast
Yes,
mage armor.
you do have 4 key points.
I can't find the text for observant to copy and paste it. Where would I find it?
The book, probably. Most feats are only in the book. Annoyingly of them.
Ben, I don't have access to my book
I'm
anymore.
I'm
got
looking
it?
for it.
Thank you. Are we now also on day 2 of the castle, so only one more day of reduced move speed?
That I don't. Alright, guess I get to type it out.
I also found the best picture for recently. I just put it up on my new bio thing. It's quite literally what I'm doing with my character because I don't know how to use a shield. I mean, I do, but I just don't.
All right.
He's running around with a holy symbol
Yep.
instead of a shield.
Yep.
My faith will protect me.
Wasn't good praised.
Good work.
Well, to be fair, we actually figured out to cast, he has to do that.
Yeah. And since I cast more than I defend.
Though it is amusing that he has a shield strapped to his back.
Yes. I never use.
Alex, also up your passive perception score, which is below all your skills, by 5.
I don't think you can edit that.
You can. You
I can't edit it. I can't.
Can't?
I just tried.
You'll have
You
to
can't
just
edit it.
know that.
That's
right.
annoying.
Welcome to Automagical Everything Sheets and where they fail. Like, never would I ever need that to change or have something that would affect that.
There's totally not a feat that straight changes that.
Yep.
And I actually just checked options, and there's
that's on
there's
your
for
passive
some-
what? Perception?
yeah.
Then are you
Passive
messing with my
perception
stuff?
modifier.
It's changing now.
If you hit the gear, there is
Yep.
the 6th one down has
I
it.
just changed it.
Okay.
I can't control my character.
I think
Okay.
I am
Wait, what did you
updating
say?
things so you don't forget. Okay.
so. What does that put your passive perception at? Because I'm pretty sure it destroys all of ours.
8.
18. Good lord.
Wait, where do you see this?
Passive wisdom perception underneath all your skills and abilities.
Do I get any other buffs, Ben?
I put the exact text of it in a message to
No,
you.
for just like leveling 4. Do I get like proficiency or anything?
You should be asking Ian, not me. But no, you
I was-
you do.
I was
That
gonna
is
say,
a
I
5.
don't know. I would
That-
read the character, the actual
Why is his-
entry.
I have a wisdom of 16 as well. Why is my passive perception or passive wisdom?
Because his
15?
feat gives him a +5.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Observant does crazy bullshit.
Like, literally what we were doing was raising that and trying where that was.
No, you don't get proficiency or anything, nor does your martial.
I get slow fall.
This is true.
Good lord, you do.
This is
Via third.
Level 4 is a nice level.
Level 5's an even better level.
Depends on your class and what you want. So, I believe that should be that. Now Zen. What will you do?
Brock gets going through the motions. Met his familiar.
Oh, I love this. Slow fall's great. Sorry.
No, it's fine. It's taken so long that I actually didn't believe you that you would actually do it. I'm going to be perfectly honest, so I'm surprisingly unprepared. Or sort of prepared. She's here. I have a meh token right now.
So why is your familiar a frilly fairy?
Why?
Yes.
sprite.
Is it summoned?
Yes.
Or are you gonna... Okay. Why? She goes over and lands on, Nidna's shoulder. And,
It says,
tells
hello!
his current emotional state.
Oh, you're actually going to have her do that?
Yeah.
He goes, he's very bored. I'm bored too. Hi!
Oh my god, we're going to get along like amazingly.
I thought you were gonna say she was your wife. I mean, you are a folk hero, so fairy wife, whatever, sure. No judging.
Leans into you with her itty bitty long sword. Quiet, you.
She has all the sass.
Oh right, she has weapons too.
Right. Sewing needle in your ear?
It's like-
Oh right,
she's like poking around his head. Where are your ears?
Everyone,
annoys
this
me.
is- What is your name?
Oh God.
I thought we had this written down.
Oh no, it is written down. It's also 5 words long.
Oh God, I'm not emotionally prepared for this, Benjamin. Why did you do this on the night that I'm exhausted and I barely wanted to play? My name is Centig Ella Elias Adrian Bowden.
Adrian.
Sen?
Just that?
Sen. Will you go by Sen? You'll go by Sen.
So Bernard approaches.
You'll go by
the
yourself.
ferry. Can I give you to the ferry? So your name is to compensate for something?
Yeah, the group I'm stuck with.
Oh,
I can relate.
I bet.
except your name's just Bernard.
Sassiest fairy ever.
Bernard Struthammer, mind you.
All right. Anybody? Oh, it also does this. Poof! She goes invisible.
Yeah, neat.
Ah!
Nice.
I'm not used to people making me do that. That's weird.
Being invisible while yelling is not the best combination.
There's sound coming from somewhere. What is this witchcraft?
Especially not when you have a grand total of both hit points.
So, Roscoe's gonna cast Mage Armor on Eitri and Roscoe.
How much do I get?
You get a +3 to your armor class. Your default unarmored state becomes 13 and adds whatever you normally have.
Oh, damn, she is wearing armor. I was like, couldn't you do that on my familiar too? She's wearing leather armor.
I guess I could do it on mine.
Does yours talk?
Mine's now 15 if I add 3, right?
Yeah, yours is 15. Nah, that crow's boring.
Oh, this reminds me of that really terrible joke. What does a French existentialist seagull say?
What does it say?
Pourquoi?
Jesus.
That's awesome.
There are so many problems with that.
All right.
So
go ahead, Siege.
we will observe the elevator to see if it is in a state in which it can be boarded.
Brocken will walk on the elevator with tossing the key in the air and go, "Come on, move it or lose it."
Look who's suddenly
Go wait for the
confident
key
now that
and
he has
drop
a
down the
fairy wife.
elevator, correct?
Mm-hmm. All right.
Ka-chunk.
So you're putting the key in for 24?
Yep.
All right. It slots in and turns once.
I believe that is the same thing as the other one. So, all right, everyone, all aboard.
Alright.
Alright, we all bumble into the elevator.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Put your token
Mm-hmm.
in a circle.
Also, Roscoe was digging around in the bag of holding for the hourglass. Sprocket pulls it out of his backpack.
Oh, that's where we were keeping it. Very well.
Yeah, it's because I never actually transferred it in.
Fair. Probably better we didn't. It's an unusual thing.
Might be safer there.
Yeah.
Well, it's in a box, so
Right. It is in a box.
Like it came with its own box.
Yep. Bone box inlaid with stuff. Dragon.
All right. Well, the elevator. I'm assuming you are all on, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You hit the button. I'm not misremembering that.
Hitting
It,
24.
Begins to slide down. And again, you hear the retracting of horrible blades and spinning knives and arcs of electricity race across the dome of the elevator. And everything slides back into position above you.
Somebody tell me why we didn't go back up again.
Because we want to win.
Wait.
I thought we were going back up.
Future
That
agrees.
is not what we were doing. We went here for a long rest, and we decided to explore the next. Being this level partially explored.
Yes.
Okay.
We
Keeping track of the
are
levels we've
going
been
down
to?
further. Sorry, what was that, Alex?
Someone keeping track of the levels we've been to?
Yep, we've been to 4 and 24. Well, been to 4, going to 24.
Okay, I'm just double checking that someone's keeping track of that stuff.
I'm just going to read this. The endlessly gyrating trap machinery retreats as the elevator comes to a rest before metal double doors. A brass plaque over the door reads, Admin Level 24. The door gently slides open. A bespectacled demonic creature with small horns on a balding pate sits behind a mahogany desk. Filing cabinets overstuffed with paperwork fill every available space between the doors on each wall. To your right, you see a large wall with neat rows of chairs. The demon looks flabbergasted. How did you get here? You weren't supposed to be here, he sputters. He stands and you see he wears butler's livery and holds a key in one hand.
Grim Tina gave us this. Sorry, done.
Well, fine. And what do you think you're doing here?
We're looking for treasure.
Winning!
Of course you are. Well. Fortunately, the master's not in, so you'll have to wait. You can take a number and we'll serve you shortly.
Brockett will use Awakened Mind to stay in Roscoe's head.
That's in color.
Do remember that we asked how far somebody had gotten, and they said level 2.
This might be not
This
unlike
is not
level
what
2.
it appears.
Further,
Let's
it's the DMV.
where do we get our number? Where do we get our number?
He points to a roller of tickets.
Is there like a number tracker on the wall too?
It says, now serving. 46.
What does our ticket say?
I pull the number and look at our ticket number.
Your ticket number is 5,345.
Oh my god, this is hell!
Oh, the humanity!
Sprocket is... I can't wait this long!
Are the employees slots?
What? I didn't understand what you said.
Are the employees slots?
Well, you only see one currently. Though there are a few more doors in this room. Appear to be to offices?
I like this slots.
Sprocket will look at the guy. Does the guy... was he busy when we came down? Or was he just kind of
He's
chilling?
scribbling on a desk and he just goes, well, go on. In the waiting room with you.
Who are we waiting on anyways? I don't actually know.
Well, if you wanted something or some kind of treasure, that's not my job to deal with you. You can either wait for the master or one of the other employees will help you.
What are you employees of? Last question. What are you employees of? Or whom?
This office. And we are, of course, employees of Master Grimtooth. And he points to a plaque on the wall which says, "Our Founder," and has emblazoned on it a very familiar-looking, black almond-eyed creature with a large bald head and large pointy ears.
He'd really like to inspect the painting just because he wants to learn about things.
Conrad nudges. Well, he's instinctually trying to nudge him in the ribs and winds up nudging Sprocket in the head with his elbow.
Ow!
Oh, sorry. But correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't we tell somebody that Grimtooth was one of our patrons or something to that effect?
No. That was Master Grimetooth?
Ha Right.
So, if we survive this and meet the man, we may be able to see what we can cook up, so that I don't have to become Master Grimetooth. We'll see. And if we don't survive this, who cares?
Yes, that's exactly the attitude. Now go have it over there. And he points to a side room.
Eitri, very familiar with waiting and processes, decides to go sit down and gets comfortable and reads his book.
It's a square room filled with 4 rows of uncomfortable-looking chairs facing the lobby. There's a water cooler and trash can positioned in the corner. A chime sounds, and you hear the demonic butler voice over a loudspeaker. Now serving Delver 47. Delver 47.
Conrad looks extremely
We should have
surprised.
taken our long rest here.
Sprocket says in Roscoe's head, "Okay, maybe that should have been corrected to hasn't yet come back, still on level 2.
Conrad looks very surprised and somewhat alarmed at the sound coming out of the speaker. And then, after a moment, recovers himself and proceeds to investigate this odd thing that is apparently a water cooler.
Meanwhile, while waiting in the office, some music begins to play over the small
I
boxes
agree,
around
man.
the
That's
room.
awesome.
Sprocket's kind of sitting there, like, doing the I'm
The
bored.
water cooler has a sorry. But I just wanted to get back to Siege.
No,
the
go
water
ahead.
cooler has a clear jug on the top. Looks like a glass or something like that. And it has a small fish swimming in it. And on the side, there is a cylinder that reads cups. And there are these flimsy, sort of paperish cups.
These disappointing cups.
He really hates these cups.
Are we playing water coolers and cubicles?
We are playing whatever I wish us to play.
Water coolers and demons.
Apparently.
Books and bureaucrat. So, Roscoe will attempt to inconspicuously examine the titles of the other offices.
Other room, but while you do, most of them don't have a title. It's like, office number 1, 2, 3, 4. One says records.
Is the one that says accounting? Because each would like to talk to accounting.
You are going to all have to go sit down, you know.
Ah, yes, quite. Okay.
Okay, so observing the space in which we are directed to sit down. There's just a row of chairs.
There are 4 rows of chairs. They all face towards the office.
Is
many
anybody
of them
else
are
sitting
full?
in any of the
Yeah.
chairs?
Nope, it's empty room.
Wait,
Roscoe will-
did they just call somebody in? Was somebody sitting here?
Nobody walked through.
Nobody responded to the call. They're probably long dead. So, Roscoe will prod the seat of the chair on the end of the first row with a stick.
It goes tunk. It's a wooden chair. It's uncomfortable looking. It
Roscoe will
looks cheap.
scoot the chair with his stick and see if it slides about on the floor.
It's fixed to the floor.
Is it?
Sprocket has gotten bored sitting there and starts walking around, like in the waiting area. Also, talks to Sen and says, "Do you want to go invisible and look around?"
Sure.
Please do. Don't go too far. Just kind of look around, see what the guy at the desk is doing, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, alright. She vanishes. Clearly.
Sprocket then says in Roscoe's head, "I got this whole looking around thing. I have an invisible fairy now." Oh my god, why didn't I just have her appear invisible and then tell everyone I had a fairy without them ever actually seeing her?
Because you're not that clever. You're
Sprocket
not that
is
long-term
instantly-
devious.
Sprocket is instantly regretful as he just thought of this.
Let everybody believe he is an imaginary friend.
How much can a tiny creature carry? Ben,
Carry?
go look that up. What's everyone else doing? Is Conrad
Pacing.
doing anything with the water cooler?
Prodding at the chair. Definitely not going anywhere near the water cooler.
I'm going to the water cooler.
Okay.
Conrad is interested, but not interested enough to actually mess with it. Since he thinks he might know what it is, but is just smart enough to realize he probably doesn't.
Roscoe conjures himself a comfortable stool and sits next to the chair.
Alright. So, what's Bernard going to be doing?
I'm just looking at the water cooler.
Okay.
I'm flabbergasted with the.
Well, it has a bright
With the device.
blue lever on it. As you sit there, it goes blurb, and bubbles rise up through it.
I jump and start to slowly walking away, always looking at the thing.
22.5 pounds. 22 pounds.
Not bad.
Wow, that's a lot.
Beats Major.
So, Harry.
You hear a clicking noise over the speakers. Now serving Delver 48. Delver 48.
Sprocket will minor illusion the ticket to say 48 and
Oh, good idea.
walk towards the guy.
Well played.
We're 48.
Now you are.
Says 48.
He leans over and he goes, and your illusion blows away. Looks like a
The rest of
typo.
The rest of our
Oh, my thumb was covering it. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
My
Yes.
mistake.
Cause.
that was
Got
great.
cold.
Well, Off with you.
Sprocket walks back.
So, Kensig lands on your shoulder and goes, "Hey, boss. He's got a key, says 13.
He does?
Yeah, it's on his desk."
Did say he had a key when we came in.
Oh, really?
13's a
yeah.
wonderful number. What could go wrong?
Can't read anything else on his desk. It hurts my eyes.
Sprocket will take Roscoe to a corner and, well, actually, doesn't have to, speak in Roscoe's head and say, should we steal the key that says 13? I'm sorry. Let me rephrase that. I need a distraction.
Oh, all right.
Is it time for Whistle Tits one-man show?
Roscoe allows Scadon to just start fluttering about the room.
Ow, who let a bird in here?
Oh, wow! How did that get here?
Yeah.
Or is it time to play Catch the Bird?
Yes, pretend to try to catch Scaron.
That's what I do.
Oh,
I bump into things.
devers.
Is the guy leaving his desk at all?
No, he's very grumpily working. Damn it.
Okay. The bird like flaps past his papers.
Stabs at it with a pen.
While he's like sidetracked with the bird,
Rolls a
Ken,
natural
what did you-
1. She goes, he's steady. Ow! I just broken a pen tip. I just replaced it. Pulls out a drawer.
Can Sen grab the key?
Okay, do it. Well, he's like heads under the desk.
Yeah. While he's doing that, can Sen grab the key?
Yes.
I will add. She has +8 on stealth.
She's invisible, too.
She's
Although,
also invisible.
Oh, quiet.
I will add, and she adds before she leaves, I don't know if the invisible thing's gonna work if he blew away an illusion. He
That's
literally
fair.
saw right through it.
He may
might-
well have true sight. So
Yeah.
stealth, double stealth.
I say in her head, then just be quick and silent.
Alright. Okay.
He should have advantage, or she should, from the crow.
That's it's true. Hold on. I just thought of something. Okay, so that's a... So the key suddenly disappears from the desk. It raises up and then vanishes. Sprocket feels something heavy in his pocket.
Excellent.
And there's a
Way to
buzzing
go.
next to his ear. Hey. What do you think about them glasses?
Yeah. How about them glasses?
Oh. Are they on the desk or are they on his face?
No, they're on his face.
I think you're getting a little bit ballsy.
That's a nice thing to say.
You wanna steal glasses off a man's face.
I'm not saying, I'm just saying I wonder if that's how he saw.
It's possible. She was able to get the key though?
Yeah, apparently. He goes, and he pulls out a reasonably sized box full of pen tips and an ink set and all that. Begins changing out his pen tip, grumbling the whole
I
time.
will one by one go through the party.
What are you
and
doing?
say
Get out of the damn room!
and
Delvers.
say in their heads,
Get rid of that bird.
I have acquired the key to floor 13. Shall we?
Yes, let us.
And
Okay.
afterwards, like, make eye contact and kind of motion to the elevator.
Oh,
So we will.
have a good day.
We'll be back for our turn.
Yeah,
of course.
what's the estimated wait time?
Oh, it really depends.
Awesome. Old school bureaucrat.
I'm sorry, what was the answer?
It depends.
Ah.
All right. To the elevator.
Get ready.
Sprocket recoups the exact same wave.
I like your fair. Those probably were glasses of true sight. I say once
Probably.
the elevator door closes.
Probably. I wasn't about to steal him off his face. Dude blew away an illusion.
Ooh.
All right. 13 turn. The 24 is still in there, right?
Yes.
All the previous keys. Okay, yeah, 13 turn, go.
4, 24, and now 13 are in there.
13.
Alright, you turn it and click. The elevator begins to lift up. I presume with everybody on it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to be honest, I made very sure to read that level. Wasn't sure how long you'd spend there.
Sprocket gets bored easily.
We may come back.
We'll probably come back.
Right, that's why do you think I asked if that's there? Sprocket's going to see what number they're on in a little bit.
The elevator platform stops at a door with a brass plaque over it reading level 13. The door slides open to reveal a square room. The walls and floors are built from worked stone bricks and tile. In the far left corner, a sawhorse with a note reading "Under construction" has been placed in front of a hole. A door stands in the middle of the wall directly in front of you.
Roscoe hands Eitri his prized rock.
Back.
You drop that. And Alex, the dude had a key on him, and we kind of just lifted it completely.
Okay. Wait, are any of them talking? Because I can use my newfound skill with reading.
No, none. There wasn't anybody else there but us and that dude, and he was just.
There was
grumbling
us
under his
and
breath.
our shenanigans, and
Right.
him and his being
And
pretty
DMV
good.
hell.
Sprocket will also turn to Bernard and say, "Sorry if I stepped on any toes. I figured a fairy would be a little bit less noticeable than a dragonborn."
No problem. I just want to get all of you alive.
I do
So-
too.
Be my guest.
Would you like to start checking for traps? Cause I suck at that.
I send them a jet.
Nope.
You see.
Okay. What are you checking for traps?
Where are we? Really?
The elevator opened on room level 13. There's
Yes.
a brass plaque. There's a hole that's with a sign that says "Under construction."
There's
and
a
otherwise
square
room.
room.
That is stonework.
Okay, I will want to check then one other space right in front of the exit. Like it's the room like opens up after the exit, or is like a corridor?
Do you step into the room?
No.
The elevators. Okay. From what you can see, straight across from outside, there is a door in the middle of the wall. To the left is a hole. In front of the hole is a sawhorse with a sign that reads "Under construction" on it. And I am
Okay.
making
Terrifying.
a DGM-ified
Do we throw the rock in
version.
there to get better vision?
Yeah, you can throw the rock. Although this rock only has a very minor light.
I will check on the like 10-15 feet away from the door of the elevator. Like check the ground and the walls. Like
Using mage hand.
poking it with my mage hand.
Okay.
Like poke.
Is Mage Hand is invisible, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
There's not just a disembodied hand touching everything.
No, that's very important. Very, very important to note that that's how Mage Hand works.
There was another thing in older editions. I think it was called Spectral Hand. That was different.
Oh, yeah, because there was a hand that would like beckon you. And Sprocket will turn to Bernard and say, "Right, I forgot you had that. You probably could have gotten that key."
Depends on how easily that guy could see through our spells. He
That
didn't
is
seem
fair.
very easy to fool.
Right. Spectral Hand you could see, but it delivered touch attack.
Oh.
Don't worry, your familiar can do that.
Right.
I never worry. So, you're going to poke around on the floor?
Yeah. While seeing what I'm doing, like if I notice something that's out of place, I will just move the hand around to see more details.
He's groping your room with his mage hand.
Got it.
Basically.
Not big at all.
Not weird at all.
Roscoe will join in.
Nothing appears to happen?
Sprocket will, after
I
waiting
step
for a
off.
bit, not knowing what's happening, Sprocket will also step out.
Alright.
I turned Sprocket. You wanna die, man? Just let me check this.
Does my perception help with seeing anything? Or detecting anything?
Passively. Yes.
I have an 18.
Well, yes.
You'll-
No, trust me, I've got that in mind. No, what that
Okay.
is anytime you're not actively looking, that's your default roll.
I'm good with that.
Right.
Yeah, so basically
Never
your default
actively
roll
look again.
isn't falling back on a 10, it's falling back on a 15. So
18.
No, I mean his roll.
Yeah.
He has an effective roll of 15.
Jeez.
Guess.
Okay.
Alright.
So, if Sprocket steps forward and nothing happens to him in a 5-second span, Roscoe will follow.
Bernard also stepped forward, so.
Are we all
Sprocket
right?
and Bernard stepped forward at the same time. I knew what I was doing.
Of course you do.
Tree follows.
Yeah, I'm assuming we all
So
follow.
this hole
Wait,
begins
guys,
peering into the hole without getting too close.
Sure. In the bottom of the hole. Oop. I don't need this page anymore. Hold on,
I'm
page.
definitely not stepping past the sawhorse.
In the bottom of the hole, it's very, very deep. So if you step to the sawhorse, though, you can see it's 15 feet deep or so. It's at least 2 humans tall. There are a bunch of spikes in the bottom.
Lol.
They look like sharpened wood.
Okay.
Does there appear
She
to
backs
be
away very
anything
quickly from the
stuck
hole.
to any of the spikes? Like anybody who's fallen in or anything?
No.
All right,
Okay.
hold on, guys. In the metagame this a little bit because it's Grimtooth.
Okay.
We can see the hole. The sign says under construction. Perhaps because the hole is intended to expand.
Could be. Or it just literally hasn't been covered yet, because that also is the style of Grimtooth.
Right.
For fuck's sake, we just got out of the DMV from hell.
That's true. It could just
That
be.
was great. I'm sorry I missed that.
Side note,
Um,
the GM's text does actually describe that as a literal anteroom to evil.
Okay.
And I just went,
Sweet. And it's just like a hole. There's no like passageway. It's in front of it. It's literally just a hole.
And there's a door,
Yeah, there's a door in front of us.
which I don't
Yes.
trust at all.
Well,
I'll stare
considering there's-
intently at the door.
Brockett will see him staring intently and start poking him in the side of the head and go, "Anything happening? Anything happening?"
what's happening?
I will check the hole. I will check for weird stuff, and I will use a mage hand to kind of move the finger of the mage hand around the hole.
The hole.
Okay. Nothing happens around the hole.
All right.
Okay.
Use the beacon on the door.
Yeah, let's check out the door. Let's definitely check out
And
the
let's
door.
all step aside from the door.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, let there be a cannon behind it or something.
I was about to say the exact same thing. Unless some
Yeah.
jackass put a cannon behind it.
Careful with the knob.
Oh my god, hold on. Excuse me as I roll up a new trap. Thanks, guys.
Just
to
talk
it.
to Stern
That
about
was-
Talk later.
it. Stern already made it.
Cannonades firing off from inside them. Sorry, I have a song for that.
Yes, do be careful with that door handle.
Alright, what do you
You
do?
should just
at the
go
door?
in and never opened the door before.
Sorry, stepped on you. Go ahead again, Ian.
What'd you do? What are you doing with the door?
I believe Bernard's checking it out.
Bernard's doing his rogue thing.
Okay.
With the mage hand on the door.
What are you doing,
Yeah.
though? I mean, you're just telling me you're poking and prodding, but that's not very descriptive when it comes to a door.
I don't know. What does the door look like?
It's a fairly solid door.
Wooden?
Yes, wooden.
I knock. Wait a
No
minute.
one answers.
Does it have no?
Yes.
I try to open the door with the knob.
Okay. You haven't actually checked it for
Yeah,
traps.
you need to perception it, probably.
It's like when I asked you
We
what you're
are-
doing with the door, that's kind of the reason why.
We are all stepping away, aren't we?
Yeah, because we think it's trapped to high hell.
Yeah, there was activated trap.
The
in
door opens. There are no traps. You've
Okay,
wasted your time.
so you open it with the mage hand?
Yes.
Cool.
Shit.
Come on, big money, no
I
whammy.
guess.
That's
the key
cool.
phrase in the future is check for traps.
Brocket is way out of the way.
The door opens, and you hear boing.
Mm-hmm.
And, I need this map way faster than I planned to need it. Give me a minute.
No worries. While you're doing that, I'm gonna go hit the bathroom quickly.
Sounds good, sounds good.
I'm gonna go make food.
Alright,
we
actually,
take a
that's a
break?
decent time for a small break. As,
Okay, break time.
Alright. Food. Bye.
we will pause.